Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the latest developments from the ANC Gauteng, where provincial spokesperson Comrade Mziki led a powerful delegation from the provincial task team into the Tshwane region. This visit underscores the ANC's focused efforts to rebuild its regional structures, reinforce grassroots accountability, and breathe new life into its leadership vision across Gauteng. Let's unpack everything that unfolded, explore its political significance, and examine what it means for the future of the party and the service it delivers to communities. 1. Setting the scene, the provincial task team's mission. Comrade Mziki spearheaded the provincial task team's engagement in Tshwane today, part of the ANC Gauteng's ongoing regional outreach. Their core mission: strengthening local branches by embedding the key resolutions from the recent provincial Lekotla, an internal strategic meeting attended by senior provincial leadership. Themes like unity, renewal, responsive governance, and accelerated service delivery took center stage. This initiative isn't just political theater, it follows the NEC's decision to reconfigure provincial structures, intended to rejuvenate the ANC after recent electoral setbacks and consolidate its presence on the ground. 2. Lekotla resolutions, a closer look. So what exactly were these resolutions? Let me break it down. Unity and renewal. After factional fractures post-2024 elections, the Lekotla emphasized a culture of togetherness, aiming to align ANC branches more closely with the party's founding principles and its current community mandate. Capacity building at branch level. This means focused training programs, mentorship by seasoned cadres like Khumalo, and stronger administrative systems to ensure branches function effectively. Principled, community-driven leadership, shifting the paradigm from political patronage to service-oriented governance where leaders are answerable to constituents and uplift social development. Accelerated service delivery and responsive governance, a pledge to visibly improve health, education, infrastructure, and social services, backed by clear timelines, accountability check-ins, and regular community feedback loops. By translating these priorities into action, the ANC aims to reassert its relevance and credibility, especially in urban centers like Tshwane where public scrutiny is high. 3. Why Tshwane matters politically. Tshwane isn't merely a region, it's a litmus test. With a politically diverse electorate and strong local civic energy, it holds symbolic sway. Success here might signal a possible rebound for the ANC in other Gauteng metros like Ekurhuleni and Johannesburg. Conversely, failure would deepen its narrative of decline in the province. That's why today's visit carries deeper strategic implications. Whether through visible service delivery or reshaped leadership models, the ANC will be under intense scrutiny to prove it's not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. 4. On-the-ground engagement, branch feedback and debate. During the visit, Khumalo and the task team met with several local branches to discuss messaging, implementation tactics, and challenges. Reports indicate that branches welcome the clarity but raise concerns about funding shortfalls, accountability gaps at municipal level, and the need for urgent training for newly elected branch leaders. Expect future coverage that highlights real individual voices, whether village councillors or community activists who can tell us if these resolutions will actually impact their day-to-day realities. 5. Broader ANC renewal drive in Gauteng. This regional engagement is part of a broader ANC province-wide renewal program. Earlier this year, the NEC repositioned Gauteng structures to include youth, women, and underrepresented groups, aiming to curb factional dominance and foster inclusive leadership. Gauteng NEC membership now includes people like Penyozola Sufi, Nomantuko Morela Hoko, and Nzi, a blend of experienced and new leaders signaling a generational shift. The Lekotla's focus on renewal is in line with this reconfigured leadership vision. 6. What comes next? The litmus tests. Here's how the ANC will be judged moving forward. Visible service delivery. Will Khumalo's team help Tshwane branches implement grassroots projects, like street light repairs, community hall refurbishments, or youth skills programs within a 6-month window. Branch capacitation, or provincial leadership roll out regular workshops, performance audits, and leadership training for branch office bearers. Ongoing provincial visits, will similar engagements continue across Ekurhuleni, Johannesburg and Sedibeng, with each region measuring progress and reporting transparently. Community feedback loops, will officials publish results, post regular updates, and hold public meetings to assess local impact. Gauteng's performance on these fronts could set the tone for how the ANC is viewed going into the 2026 municipal elections and potentially influence national sentiment ahead of 2029. 7. Why this matters to you. If you live in Tshwane, or any Gauteng community, these efforts shape real-life service delivery, backyard water supply, electrification of township schools, roadside potholes, and local policing. Even without the ANC in your ward, explaining these structures helps you understand where the buck stops and who's accountable for your everyday needs. 8. How to follow this story. Stay tuned for the following coverage. Feature interviews with branch activists and local beneficiaries. Before and after visual reports on local projects. Debate segments with political analysts. Are these renewed efforts enough? Polls and audience engagement. What changes are you seeing in your ward? 9. Audience engagement. Let's talk. Now it's your turn to chime in. Do you think a program like this can revitalize ANC grassroots branches? What kind of service delivery would have the biggest impact in your community right now? Should the ANC adopt transparent dashboards to publicly track branch-level progress? Leave your thoughts in the comments, share personal stories and tag friends in Tshwane and across Gauteng who are watching these developments too. 10. Call to action. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into South African politics. Share this video with your circle, especially if you live in Tshwane or other Gauteng metros, to spark community conversations on accountability and leadership renewal. Thank you all so much for watching. Your insights and feedback are what drive this channel forward. See you next time.